I didn't tell the story. So I was out smoking a cigar. There's a little park outside the 72nd Street stop on the Upper West Side. And I was sitting there with a couple friends of mine. And all of a sudden, this gay dude comes walking by dressed like fucking Eleanor Roosevelt, or whoever Herbert Hoover married. He looked like a first lady from the 1930s, is what I'm saying. With the fucking hat, the little hat with the fucking veil over his eyes. So we were sitting there smoking cigars, right? And he just comes fucking, and he had like a wheelie luggage. And we're sitting there, and he just comes storming through the middle of us, and he goes, "Hey, genius, your dildo's on fire." It just kept walking. And my first thought was like, wow, I really miss crazy people in New York. And I'm such a dummy, considering I'm a comedian. I didn't get that he was making fun of my cigar. Like saying that I had that big dildo in my mouth. And I don't know. I just wish I knew in the moment. I would have been, "Oh, I love a woman with attitude." I would have said something. "Oh, you look beautiful, sweetheart," or something like. But that's one of those things. This is why, Nia, I still make fun of gay people in my act. Because they're like straight people, where most of them are assholes. That guy's like a fucking asshole. I was smoking outside. I'm in the park. There's a fucking homeless guy like 2 feet away from me, you know? I'm paying the price for my habit. Not enough for this fucking 80-year-old stewardess walking by, right? All of a sudden, "Hey, genius, your dildo's on fire." Meow, ladies. Meow.
Okay, I'm ready now. Yep. All right, so this is a review of a plantation. I don't know what plantation, but it went viral because someone posted about it on Twitter. But the review says...
Is this a real plantation? It's not one at like Epcot Center, is it?
It is a real plantation. What do you mean Epcot Center?
They have the plantation exhibit to get the Southerners to still go to it because Epcot's getting a little old.
Okay, anyway. They gave this plantation 2 stars. My husband and I were extremely disappointed in this tour. We didn't come to hear a lecture on how white people treated slaves. We came to get a history of Southern Plantation and get a tour of the house and grounds. The tour guide was so radical about slave treatment, we thought we were being lectured and bashed about the slavery. My ancestors were from Sicily, never owned slaves, and my husbands were German, and none of his ever owned slaves. I am by far not a racist or against all Americans having equal rights, but this was my vacation. And now we were crossing all plantation tours off our list. It was just not what we expected. I'll go back to Louisiana and see some real plantations that are much more enjoyable to tour. White Girl Inflection by me.
I love that. I took a tour of a plantation. This wasn't what I expected. I went to Auschwitz, and it just was not what I expected. I liked the minimalist vibe there. I thought it was going to be about the architecture. I didn't think it was. I was never a Nazi. I never killed any Jews. That is like one of the funniest fucking like. It's. I almost don't believe that it's true that somebody like. We went to take a tour of a plantation. Like, what other plantations are you going to go to?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's a plantation, lady. Like that's what happened.
I was joking when she read this. It's like, I took a tour of NASA, and it was just not what I expected. Okay? I came there to look at some rockets, not to hear about people burning up on re-entry for the advancement of humanity. Okay? I just felt like I was getting a lecture, like, they're heroes, and I was somehow not brave. I'm going to go to a fun rocket ship place.
Yeah. I don't know what this person expected. Like, they're telling you about what happened at plantations. So,
Nia, for $1,000, would you have lunch with her, and she would just discuss her philosophies on politics and race relations for $1,000?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If I could, sort of.
You can't say anything.
I just have to listen.
You have to nod like what she's saying is amazing for $1,000.
No.
Nia, for $1,250.
No.
You get to pick the restaurant.
My dignity is not for sale.
$5,000.
My integrity is not for sale.
$6,600.
No, it's not going to happen.
Everybody has their price.
No.
For $10,000 untaxed. And a peck on the cheek from Oprah Winfrey saying, "You keep it up, girl." Would you do it?
No.
$11,700. A pair of Jimmy Choos, Oprah Winfrey Peck, no taxes, and an all-expenses paid trip to the French Riviera, Monaco, for 10 days.
No.
Just listen to this dumb bitch. Fucking, she's not going to get smarter. You just have to listen to her for an hour.
And like nod in agreement?
Ooh.
No.
Like you're watching a fireworks show. That's all you have to do.
No. I'll pass.
$12,345.88.
Well, that
A
changes
trip
everything.
to Calgary, Alberta, to watch a home-and-home game against the Flames and the Edmonton Oilers. You get to go to Edmonton for Game 2 and see the Northern Lights. And all you have to do is not express an opinion.
No. That's it.
Nia,
There's nowhere you can
I'm
go.
calling bullshit.
Okay, well, you can call bullshit, but no, the answer is no.
First of all, I don't need your approval to call bullshit. Okay, this conversation was not what I expected.
Podcast.
This was not what I expected.
Oh God.
Oh, well. All right, well, that's 36 minutes right there, just for us checking in on you. Nia, I got to tell you, you crushed it. You did the near impossible. You went to New York City and somehow, it's not like we live here, right? Mm-hmm. So you're on vacation. There's all this great fucking pizza out here. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I had some good pizza. One big swing and a miss we will not mention.
We won't mention.
Wow.
No, we won't mention that. But
How big a swing and a miss? Bigger than that woman's swing and a miss on the Plantation tour? Was this the food equivalent?
No, but it was.
For $14,000, final offer.
No, that pizza was disappointing, but that's okay.
It's okay. I went to that place.
They're doing well, so that's all that matters. Good for them.
I went to Scars. I love that place. Mm-hmm. That place. That had the tang. That had the zip.
Everyone's talking about Defara. That's the spot. Is Defara.
I thought L&B was a little bit better, but they're both fucking incredible.
Okay.
They're both. You know what? They're equally amazing.